What's up, everybody? It's your boy Don here, and welcome back to another Dance Mentor's Perspective video. Today, we're going to be checking out a highly requested reaction to EXO KAI's ICU Awakening performance video. As far as I know, this has been directed by Shim. In fact, this video is directly on his channel. Shim, and or should I say Shim Jae Won, who's notably SM's in-house choreographer slash performance director that has been working a lot with the SM artists that you see. It's really interesting because I know that Shim Jae Won was a part of an old group. Forgot what it's called. Black something. Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up. Black Beat. There you go. Black Beat. And I know that group was one of SM's very, very old boy bands, but eventually they kind of just split apart, and like some of them are doing some training for the SM trainees. Like I know one of them is, I think his name is Jin Young, who's doing their vocal training, and then you have Shim Jae Won doing the dance aspect training for SM. So it's really interesting because I don't know if he's the one filming it or not, but we'll see. But as far as I know, the choreography is done by him and also some other SM choreographers. So yeah, we're gonna go check this out. But before we get into this reaction segment, if you would like to support this channel, you can do so by hitting the like button and also subscribing, because I know that a ton of you, actually a very, very low percentage of you guys who watch my video are unsubscribed. So if you want to support this channel, because currently I don't teach, but I am a teacher, but I can't because of COVID. And if you would like to support this channel, you can do so. You can always change your mind because it's free. And yeah, let's just get right into this video. EXO KAI ICU Awakening. Stage. Ooh. So Kai's, I'm guessing he's going to show a lot of contemporary and a lot of ballet. I'm going to be assuming. Dang. Got a lot of ballet technique in there. I love the sounds in here. They're just, the music is just so striking to hear. Ooh, I love that. A lot of space being utilized. I'm so glad that he's doing that. Dude, that was a nice shot. I just love that little montage of just him walking. So many emotions in that, but we'll get into it. Ooh. Love this tension build. Ooh. That was just a beautiful moment there. The lighting, the spotlights. Man. He just cannot stop with like the fan service. That was a nice set. Wow. Oh man, it looked like he was dancing in this empty stadium. Like, I don't know if it was like before a concert or something like that, but man, he must have had like a busy schedule to do that. But it's very interesting because like so far I've been reacting to KAI, who's done mostly, I'd say KAI. Okay, I've reacted to so far, and also his Reason from his recent album. And I've known EXO and KAI before I started this YouTube channel. And what I tend to say is that KAI has such a vast capacity, spectrum as a dancer. Like here, you can clearly see that he showcases a lot of different art forms, most heavily within the contemporary ballet jazz realm in this piece. And I think this is like probably his most versatile in terms of like him showcasing his skill set. So I think I'm really like, you just got to give him props for doing something. So I'd say this is more in the realm of like contemporary interpretive dance, and with like a mix of hip hop, ballet, jazz, and even like there were some tutting sections, or finger tutting sections in there. But man, this basically took me on a roller coaster. There's so many different things that I could point out in terms of lighting, the space, the technique. But yeah, let's actually watch that again just to go over it, because I'm just gonna pause and point out some things right away. This somber entrance, but he enters with like a pirouette, and like this staging, man, like what is this stadium? It's crazy. But dude, I'm not okay. So like if I'm not super well versed in ballet, like I'm more so of a hip hop. I'm more inclined in that realm or art form of dance. So if there are some things, if there's some ballet terminologies that you guys know of, let me know. But as far as I know, there are a couple of things I can point out right here. It does like a double pirouette, but it's so interesting because his passe is just like this broken passe. Now, I know in the ballet community, like when you get to classical dance in general, right? Things are so heavily systemized, and when you see someone perform ballet or even jazz, it's very easy to be critiqued. Like there's gonna be super minor details that just has to be just perfect from like a ballet teacher. But like I wouldn't really know that, but as far as I know, in terms of execution and performing this on stage, I know people are going to be anal about it, but for the sake of just individuality and just, you know, pure expression, I think we're going to not talk so much about that, especially because I'm not huge into ballet, but it's just really interesting because normally this leg would be attached like more onto his knees and to the side. But here he doesn't do that. But I think that's just, you know, open to interpretation. This is an interpretive dance in a way.
Just close your eyes and it'll be over before you know it.
It's crazy, man. Look at this point. Man. I love the sound, the musicality. There's very, very minimal instruments into this beginning section here, and how he just creates the mood. Everything is so enclosed, and also like this position right here, believe it or not, this is really hard, especially like this forced arch right here. Along with this is not, I don't know, this is like a like sort of point, but this position right here, you got to be super flexible to do that. I can't even do that. I could barely do that. But I think when I took ballet in high school, one of the things that was stressed about was just stretching. Stretching took a huge part of the class hour when I was getting into it, and it takes time to build that flexibility. So not only is Kai strong, he has a lot of capacity in his strength to execute certain moves or even difficult moves, but he's also flexible. Like, you gotta have not only strength but flexibility as well. So I'm just like, man. And just using space here. This constant clap. These percussions are just so minimal, but so intense. Yeah, this part, oh man, I wish, oh dude, that was such a moment. Like this, like the water droplet like sounds that you hear, it's like water droplet arpeggios right here. I just wish he sat into that, because the way he was he like slivered his way down, but it fits so well. Like, it's so milky, like the texture in that movement, it was just a nice choice of musicality, and I wish he just sat in that some more. That part, what was that? That wasn't even on anything. That is crazy. Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to dance, like, not everything has to be on music. I know there's some artistic decisions that you can make, and it's like freedom of choice. So you can really do anything you want with dance. And I just thought that was strange, but I'm like bewildered of that. And it's not wrong at all. I think that's very creative. Even this, something so small. Oh, I love this part. Like, this whole section right here, like, everything just starts to become more pedestrian. Like right here, it's not he's not really dancing, but he's just more so emotionally connected to whoever he's performing to, right? The camera or whatever's in front of him. And right here, I love this little montage cut of him just walking. I don't know, I feel like so many different emotions on that. And there it is, the snares again, the clapping snares. I love how it just builds tension. And also with the tension, it showcases within his movement. Like there's a lot of restriction and a lot of stress within his body to build that tension. And then everything is much more released here. It's so interesting that that drum. It's like so far the percussions that we heard were very digital, but there's that little, I don't know, that drumming sound. It just makes this a lot more raw. Like I don't know what it is. And this, oh my god, crazy. I don't know what it is with KAI and crop tops, like I swear to god. But man, if he's got it, you gotta flaunt it. But this is just such a nice moment. Oh man, just something, it's very angelic, I would say. It's just really all it is. You can say it's icon, eye candy or whatever, but man, this is a moment. And man, just playing with the lyrics. Something about mine, right? I don't know what that was. Like I loosely barely understand Korean. But that has to deal with something, and like I just thought that was just so raw in itself. Like it was so it's so sensual, but I know that it's just so raw. I'm telling you, like there's just this roller coaster. And man, look at that pirouette into this tour. I believe that's called tour, right? It's like a jump turn. Yeah. It's crazy. But again, like you see again, like his passe is so, it's not like the traditional passe. Like I don't know, like he maybe if his legs were closer to his ankles, it would be like a coupe. It's like a, I don't know what to call this turn. And this shit is crazy. That shit's hard to do. You have to commend KAI for this. And then here, like what the fuck? This is like, this jump turn is different. Like what? It was like a PK turn. It was like a, I don't know what it is. It's like a skipping PK turn, and then it was like an axle. Freaking crazy, man. Very nice. And I love how the light just switches here and plays around with the bells being played. It feels so hazardous, you know? I said this once, but I said KAI is dangerously beautiful. And this is like everything. This whole piece in general is that. Again, like look at that arched position in his back. So much flexibility. And it really helps with like just the choice of costume. With the long sleeve. Everything, like his crop top makes him feel feathery in a way, but You know, in some cases within this piece, he was very grounded when it came to like the verses, when there was very minimal percussions. Like everything was just felt so grounded and very heavy to the floor and to the earth. But when it came to the choruses, where a lot more instruments were flying at you, everything, a lot of his movement was a lot of elongations, use of travel and space, and a lot of openness and jumping. But man, but yeah, it's just like a whole roller coaster of different things, man. But dang, this, I'd say, from judging from like a capacity standpoint, this is probably like the most impressive that you would ever see a K-pop idol perform at a level like this, to showcase, you know, a large spectrum of different art forms. And you know, even if there was technique involved, like it's not perfect, but still, like you just got to give it to him. He's great. Very versatile, but yeah. I still love his, you know, hip hop side as well. Especially with Reason. There's a lot of KAI videos I watched in the past, and he's very, very capable as a dancer. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys like it or not? You know, let me know in the comments below. Feel free if there's any, you know, ballet terminologies that I might have missed, but you know, just let me know. Because I'm not like a ballet teacher. I teach mainly hip hop. But this was very interesting. Even with my minimal background in ballet, like I could point out things that were just so difficult to do. Like shit, there's some of that, like I can't do that double tour that he just did in this video. But yeah, other than that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm doing these videos in a style or a format where I introduce different, you know, terms or concepts, whether you're an aspiring dancer, aspiring K-pop star, or just trying to get better as a dancer or appreciating the art of dance. This is what I do, and I love what I'm doing right now. So thank you guys for watching. And again, if you would like to support this channel, you can do so by hitting the like button and also subscribing, because it's free and you can always change your mind later. So with that said, peace out, and I will see you on the next video.